Good morning. So this is for Monday, September the 3rd, and this should get us caught up. I just need to stay on top of these videos. I gotta carve out that niche in the morning again to be able to stay on top of this. Balance is a wonderful thing, isn't it? So anybody who's ever been betrayed, and that's all of us, should have an understanding of what our Father goes through all the time, the hurt and the pain that we bring to Him all the time. And that was the case with what was going on with Judah. And I don't think that we can understand in a limited way. We can at least understand that we've all had a taste of betrayal of one form or another. Somebody who we had opened ourselves up to, who we trusted, and they blindsided us. They abused that trust. They didn't follow through on it. They stabbed us in the heart. They walked away. They dropped the ball. However you want to term it, we've all had somebody that we've trusted that hurt us. We've all been there. And in order for love to be love, there has to be vulnerability, and that's no different with Dad. He makes himself vulnerable to us. He opens himself to us. There's no protection there. There's no, well, you know, if you get this far or if you act properly, I'll trust you and then I'll reveal things to you. And it's not that way at all. His love can't increase. His love can't decrease. He doesn't become more or become less. He's always the same. His love is always the same. His mercy is always the same. His grace is always the same. It's huge. It's impossible for us to measure, beyond our imagination. And He's absolutely wonderful. And for love to be loved, there has to be vulnerability. And in today's reading, it's described very well. That betrayal that he felt. But at the same time, if you've ever loved somebody a lot, you know you don't give up on them, even if they've done that to you. There's a lot of women who stay in a situation, maybe men who stay in a situation, because they care for that person so much, they love that person so much, it's always hoping that just around the corner, things are going to change. Tomorrow's a new day. Things will change tomorrow, and they have that. Some of it is some of the people in those situations. It's a terrible dependency thing. They don't think that they deserve any more in an abuse situation. But in others, it's just plain love. That person wasn't always that way. They weren't always that way. At one time, it was a wonderful relationship, and something happened, things went south, and they're not willing to give up on that person as much as they continue to betray them. And our dad held on for so long with Judah, but we can see the pain that Judah put him through. Now, if we stop and we look at our lives, it may not be as bad as Judah, but we know that there are times that we've gone against him, things that we haven't followed through on, decisions that we've made where we've made it for ourselves, and we know that we've brought hurt and pain. And the worst part is, the reason he hurts so much in the betrayal is because he knows that the decisions that we're making are going to hurt us. That's the type of dad he is. He hurts because he knows we're going to be hurt. He doesn't force us. He doesn't manipulate us. He doesn't box us in at all so that we have to act a certain way. We have the freedom to do what we want. And when we choose to do something that's going to bring harm to ourselves, it hurts him. Because he's given us counsel not to do that. He's there. He's tried to persuade us not to do that. And we do it. And it hurts him. Not so much the disobedience is the end result, what's gonna come out of this. This is really good stuff for us to think about in our relationship with Him. Do we obey because out of fear? Are we afraid that we're going to get hit by a lightning bolt? Are we afraid that something bad's going to happen if we don't obey? Are we afraid that of hell? I mean, hell's a sobering thought. But love is greater than fear. And I really want to obey Him out of love, because I love Him, because I want to protect His heart. And that's the responsibility we have of protecting His heart, of not betraying Him, because we love Him, and protecting His heart. So just some thoughts today, and you be fantastic today. Enjoy this day. Enjoy this day with loved ones. Enjoy this day. It's all about relationships over anything else. So choose people today. Choose people. And I pray that you will have a fantastic day. God bless.